Hey everybody, so today's video, it might be a little confusing from the title, because I don't know what to call this video. But yeah, basically, it is everything that I've added to my wardrobe in 2017. So it's a end of year review of what I have, the clothes that I have purchased. Now this is pretty much going to be everything I purchased. There's been a few other things here and there. I can't even really think of what any of them are. Oh, I know one is like my jacket, my kind of everyday jacket. For example, that's not on here. But what this is that at the beginning of the year, I was like, okay, here we go. I need to update my wardrobe a little bit. I was missing a lot of dressier clothes, so I have a lot more kind of, as my kind of career progresses, I have a lot more things to go to where I want to dress up a little bit more, be a little bit more kind of business casual, and I was missing that stuff. I didn't have it. As well as throughout the course of the year, some stuff was going to need to get updated and replaced just because it was falling apart, really old, and so on. So at the beginning of the year, I made a list on my phone, and I put one or sometimes two things, it was mostly one actually, next to each month. And I made a list of everything that I was going to add to my wardrobe throughout the month, kind of staple items that I thought were missing or needed to replace or I needed a new updated version of, or mostly stuff I was missing. So yeah, I did that at the beginning of the year. And then I put one to every month. And then that month, I would buy that item. And this was twofold. It would get me to kind of where I needed to be by the end of the year. It would, I guess it's threefold. It would spread the costs out over that year, so I wouldn't be going broke in January because I bought all these new clothes. Rather, I do like a budget every month. I have a very kind of careful budget, and some of that budget is for clothes. So the clothes budget would go toward whatever item or items was that month's purchase. And the third thing is that it keeps me from just buying a bunch of clothes, like, oh, I like that, oh, let's just get it. Because I very carefully and consciously, kind of in the style of capsule wardrobe, I did try the capsule wardrobe thing. It didn't quite work for me, but I'm definitely inspired by that, to very specifically look at my clothes and identify specific gaps in my wardrobe rather than just buying things I like willy-nilly, because there's lots of clothes I like, but I don't need all of them. Yeah, so that's kind of what this is. I'm going to show you what I've added to my wardrobe this year because the project has gone very well. Some things that I had written in the beginning of the year, I ended up changing or not buying. For example, I had put under 1 month to get a coat because my coat's fairly old and I figured I would need a new one by the time the winter came along. However, I was able to just with a bit of, I am a fairly competent sewer, so I was able to do a few patches on the coat, and it's actually perfectly fine for another winter. So I nixed that and changed stuff around, so it has gotten changed around. It's not its original iteration, but here's the final tally of what I've actually gotten. So yeah, without further ado, let's start with January. So right off the bat, I recognized that I didn't have like a really good blazer, just a nice kind of jacket thing to dress up a look. So I purchased this one, and it's a nice gray. It's actually a, I don't know what fabric it is. Maybe the tag will tell me. Well, it's like a polyester cotton blend, so that's not helpful. But it feels like soft, like jersey kind of material. So it's not like it's not a suit coat, but it's really comfortable and it's also quite warm. And yeah, it just is instant. It's got two buttons. I actually usually end up leaving it unbuttoned actually. And yeah, it's just your really, really basic, these pockets are fake, so that's a bit annoying, but your really basic gray blazer. How I usually wear this is just with some sort of button down, usually just a plain white button down underneath, and then I can just wear dark jeans with it. So it's like, it's casual, but it's a little bit dressy because we got the blazer on. So yeah, I wear this all the time for like sort of academic events and things like that where I want to be a little bit dressy but still comfortable. So yeah, I have gotten tons of wear out of this. I wore it to a wedding too, I wore it to a family wedding. Gotten so much wear out of this in the last year, so this was definitely a good purchase. Oh, and I got it from ASOS, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is from ASOS. So yeah, That is my January item. My February item is also over here on a hanger because it is a white button-down shirt. So as I mentioned before, I did not have, well, okay, I had a white button-down shirt, but it did not fit me anymore because it was so old, and it was so, like, the color was just fading, like you know how when white clothes start to kind of yellow over time? It was not in good shape. Yeah, and it just straight up didn't fit me anymore. So I needed just a basic white button down. It was actually very difficult to find one because I have very narrow shoulders. So a lot of like so-called men's clothes, they're like falling down my shoulders. So like, I mean, even you can see this sweater, like the shoulder isn't actually where it should be, but it's fine because it's a sweater. But with the button down, it really does matter. So I found that ASOS extra small size fits me perfectly, which is amazing. And it's just a crisp white button down, just your absolutely bog standard white button down shirt. It needs a bit of an iron, sorry, but it just our closet's really small, so everything gets wrinkly in there. So I just leave it and then I iron it before I wear it. But yeah, so I wear this with the blazer. I wear this with just dress pants, with the tie, with bow tie, without tie. It's just, yeah, super versatile and amazing. And again, pick this up from ASOS. Now, March, I was like, I know I need some jeans. So a lot of my jeans had gotten holes and had just gotten busted up beyond repair. So I was pretty low on the jean front. And yeah, and some of them didn't quite fit me anymore. I mean, some I still kind of wear the ones that don't fit me anymore, but you know, they're just not my favorite. So I figured a nice pair of jeans was in order. So for March, I picked up these darker wash jeans. So they are a skinny jean. They're not too skinny, but they're comfortable, but they are a skinny fit, which I really like. I don't know why, really. I just like how it looks. I think it looks nice. So yeah, I like the dark wash because I think dark wash can get dressed up a little easier. So I will often wear these, like, as I said, with the button down and blazer I just showed you. But I wear these all the time. These have become my favorite, most worn jeans. So honestly, most of the stuff that I bought, most of the stuff in this video today, have become like some of my all-time favorite items that I just absolutely love. So I am definitely going to be doing this process again next year because it worked out so amazingly well. So yeah, dark wash, skinny jeans. They are from the brand Pull and Bear, which I think is, I don't know. But I bought them on ASOS for sure. So I don't know if that's just like another, because ASOS carries other brands that aren't its own brand. So yeah, they are just your really basic jeans. I wear them all the time. They're my absolute favorites. So yeah, these were my March item. Sorry, I actually realized I switched these two up. I thought the jeans were March and the shoes were April, but I was just looking down at my thing and I totally mismatched them. So sorry, the jeans were actually April. So going a little bit out of order. But for March, I got these shoes. So I needed new everyday shoes. The kind of shoes I had been wearing every day previously had gotten holes and I had to toss them. And so I was just wearing my gym sneakers to tide me over. And yeah, I needed some just casual, I mean, they're kind of still sneakers, but like just casual shoes that I could just wear every day. And these are actually now needing to get replaced themselves. So yeah, I've had them since March. I guess that's pretty good. But I wear them every single day, everywhere, and I walk around a lot. So they've definitely been through the ringer. But these are Toms. They I don't know what style they are, but you can look at them and decide. So they are obviously the non-leather shoes. They are like the canvas, but they've got like a thick rubber sole. So I haven't had a problem with them. If it's absolutely pouring down rain, I won't wear them. I'll wear waterproof shoes, but even if it was like the ground's wet or something, because there's really thick soles, I haven't, like thick like this way, I haven't had a problem with like water getting in. So yeah, that hasn't been an issue. But yeah, they're just canvas shoes, and they've got some kind of interesting detailing. This was like a sort of thing with an artist, so they've got like, you can see they're really starting to get messed up, but they've got like this. It was Keith Haring, I think. It's hard to read. And then they've got like red accents as well. So yeah, I just really like the style of them. And yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think March to December for wearing shoes every single day and like really, really putting them through the ringer, I think that's pretty good lasting power. I would say. But yeah, so I've definitely gotten my wear out of these, and I got them on sale. So I think I have gotten my money's worth out of these, but it's probably time for a new pair. So that was March, and then the jeans were April, and then May was plain t-shirts. So I also realized that I was kind of at I was missing just really plain. Like I have a lot of tees with words and prints and things on them, but I didn't have a lot of like just plain t-shirts to either wear as undershirts or just wear on their own as plain tees. So I had a nice plain gray tee. So I decided for May I would pick up a plain white and a plain black tee. So I got these from ASOS, and yeah, they're literally just their basic plain tees. And I really, really love these. Yeah, I can't really say that much more about them. They're plain tees, but they are comfortable. They just are really like flattering. I find the fit of them. I just really, really like these. They're good basics. So yeah. That was May. And then June, I needed, I'd kind of covered the top of the body pretty well, and then the shoes as well, but I really needed more, I didn't have any dressy trousers. So even I had already put this on the list, but even in May at that wedding I mentioned, I actually had to borrow some dress trousers because I didn't have any that would go with this look that I wanted to wear. I was like, I want to do like the blazer and button down, but I didn't have any dress pants to wear with it, so I actually had to like borrow some for my partner, and they were just like a little bit, they didn't quite fit me. So I went to H&M and I picked up a very similar pair. So these are just some nice navy trousers, and they're just really, really basic. Yeah, they're just like a plain like kind of straight cut. It's slim fit. Okay, I was gonna say it's like it might be a slightly skinny cut, so it's a slim fit. Because I don't know, I prefer that look personally. Yeah, and they're just a dark navy color, and they can really be dressed up, dressed down. They're just really, really versatile. Yeah, so I have been definitely getting a lot of wear out of these. And then by July, I had put I just needed some more basics. So basically, I needed boxers and socks. So a lot of my boxers and socks were just getting really old, had holes in, had to toss them, so I was running really low. So I picked up a couple of things. I'm not gonna show you all of them, but I picked up I remember I definitely at that time picked up some short socks because that I wear to the gym. But I also picked up a set of these, which are really fun socks. I really love them. They're just like, I don't know why. I do. So they're all black and white striped, and then they had different accent colors. So it's just like on the toe and the heel, and then a bit on the top. So there's like pink and like light green. They're all kind of like light colors, so like light green, orange, yellow, like different colors like that. And I just think they're really fun. And like especially if I'm like dressed up and I've got just like a little funky sock underneath, I think it's kind of fun. So yeah, I got a set of these that's like, I don't know, it's like 10, it wasn't quite 10, but maybe like 8 or something of these socks, and these were from ASOS. And I also picked up a set of boxers, so this is just one pair, but they're just like the basic, just kind of a set of basic boxers from New Look. And actually, now that I'm remembering, these are from New Look. Maybe these were too, but I can't really remember. Either one, they were there. You probably can't get them anymore because that was a long time ago. But yeah, they just have different patterns. So it was like black, and then there was like black and white stripes and black and white checks. So just different black and white patterns, just really basic boxers. So yeah, that was a bit of a boring month, but just, you've got to stock up on the basics. August was more trousers. So in addition to navy, I knew I wanted some gray kind of suit trousers, and I went on ASOS to find some, and I just couldn't decide between these two, and they were on sale, and buying both was well within the amount I had budgeted, so I did just get both of them, and I figured like they would just be good for different things, like different colored shirts and things would look better either with the lighter or the darker. So they're actually different cuts. So this one just says skinny fit. So these are just some gray suit trousers. I really, really like these. They're really nice with lighter color, like a white, or I have like a light blue button down. These are good for that. And then these ones, does it say? This one just doesn't say anything. So maybe like these are regular and those are slim fit. But yeah, these are just a darker gray, and this I think is just better for like I have like a dark purple shirt that I think would look nice with these. I haven't actually worn that yet. Or like it's just a bit of a different look. So like maybe with black shoes versus these would maybe look better with brown shoes. So I don't know. I just wanted to have both options since it was a really good deal. And then starting with September, I, at that point, really was just trying to be more conscious about kind of where I was buying things from and being more kind of sustainable with my clothes as well as like putting my money in good places. Yeah, so I kind of made a conscious decision that I was going to, for everything that I could do, buy secondhand. So, yeah, so there's a lot of reasons behind that. It's, I can go into it in another time if you're interested. But yeah, so I just decided that the rest of the year I was just gonna get stuff from charity shops. So all of the rest of the stuff, it might be certain brands, but I got it all secondhand. So yeah, and I'm getting secondhand, so I'm being more sustainable, but I'm also giving my money to a specific charity that I really think is important and I want to support, rather than just to some big company that maybe isn't doing such great things. So yeah, September's I knew I wanted a V-neck sweater. So my partner wears this look a lot, where he works in an office, so he has to dress up. So he wears a button down with like a sweater that has like a V-neck under or no over the top of it. So it's like the button down is peeking out, and I just love that look. So I wanted to copy it. So September I want to get a nice V-neck jumper. So I went with this navy one. I figured a navy was a nice versatile color. It could go with a lot of things, a lot of outfits. So this is from, I think it's JCP is JC Penney. But I got it at the charity shop, as I said. And yeah, it's just a really basic sweater. It fits really nice, and it's got a bit of a V-neck, so I can put a nice button down underneath, and yeah, that's really nice. And it's really soft fabric as well. But was really affordable, and that's another advantage of getting secondhand as well. A lot of this stuff is like good as new. Like people probably barely ever wore it, or they took good care of it. But you're spending such a fraction of the price on it. October, by that point, I needed new gym sneakers, so my old gym sneakers just had lived their best life and they were no longer going to work. They got like a massive hole in the toe, so that's fun, of one of them, and it just got like out of hand. So I again went to the local charity shop and I was able to pick up these New Balance sneaks, and yeah, they are just, I mean, honestly, are these the colors I would have picked out if I was buying them new? No. It's like bright pink and yellow, which are not really my faves. But I only ever wear them to the gym. It's not like it's part of an outfit. I don't really care what they look like. I care more about the function, and they are really, really good. Sorry, they're kind of like gross because they're sneakers, but yeah, they. Is there any information about what they are? No, I don't know what like brand. Oh, I guess it's here. 680 V2. There you go. But yeah, they definitely do the job at the gym. Totally work, and again, fraction of the cost that you would pay, and they're perfectly good nick. So yeah, I got those nice New Balance sneaks. And then for November, I wanted to just get another jumper. I realized I was really light on jumpers, so I figured I would just get, whereas the V-neck I was thinking more for dressy outfits, I wanted to get a nice basic sweater, and I thought of maybe a gray, so that's what I went into the charity shop thinking, but I ended up with this number, so I guess it's sort of, I wouldn't really call it a gray, it's more of a taupey color, but yeah, it is, I should have checked this before. What brand is it? Mango. Never actually shopped at Mango before, but now I have a Mango sweater. It's got the higher neck, which I wasn't sure about, but it's definitely grown on me, and I really like it now. And it's really comfy. I don't know if you can see the kind of texture there, but yeah, it's just a really classic, comfy, everyday basic jumper. And then December, current month, I was toying between a few things, and that kept getting pushed at the end of the year, and decided I didn't really need any of them. So something that I have always really wanted, and I thought about getting every year, was a Christmas jumper, because my partner has a Christmas jumper. It's actually right here, actually, unrelated. It just happens to be out, so I'm just going to show you. But It is a Street Fighter Christmas jumper. Isn't this hilarious? And then it says, instead of ho ho ho, it says KO, KO, KO. So yeah, that's pretty funny. So he has this Christmas jumper and he wears this every year for Christmas Day. And yeah, and I was like, I kind of want a Christmas jumper, but I don't really want to like spend a lot of money like buying a jumper I'm only going to wear once a year. So I decided two things. First thing, that I was only going to get one that was really, really reasonably priced. So obviously from the charity shop, because that's what I've been doing. But also, yeah, like even within the charity shop price range, like I was only going to get it, like basically I was like under £10. That's my budget. If it's under £10, I can justify it. And the second thing is like I don't want a super cheesy one, as cute and funny as they are. I want to get one that's a little bit more versatile. So maybe it's like where it's like clearly it's Christmassy, but it could, if I wore it other times, it wouldn't be weird. Does that make sense? So I went home with this number. So it's actually from Top Man, but again, got it at the charity shop. It was £7, so it was well within my budget. I think a bargain. And it is a red and white print. It is a very Christmassy print. However, if I wore this throughout the winter, I don't think anyone would be like, "What are you doing?" So yeah, I got that good compromise. Whereas I really like the colors and patterns, but it is festive, so I'm gonna wear it on Christmas this year and have my Christmas sweater. Yeah, so those are all of the items that I added to my wardrobe this year through my kind of one or potentially two, for example, with the t-shirts, and then with the boxers and socks, those were combos because each one on its own was less expensive and stuff like that. But yeah, with the kind of adding, filling one wardrobe gap a month idea, I think it went really well. I love everything I've got. I've been getting a lot of wear out of it. It's really helped, so it's definitely something I think I'm going to do next year. I really hope you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye!